you even America, bro?
Hey YouTube, Modern Anti-Federalist, and today I'm going to do a quick video on comms. I have two radios. One, this is just a Midland common family readiness radio, uses GMRS as well. Now, the family readiness radios, that you can use, you don't have to have any certification, you don't have to pay any money. Now, if you want to use the GMRS, that will give you a little bit more power, a little bit more range, but you have to pay like $5 or $10 and fill out a form to the federal government. Now with this is a pretty little robust radio, pretty water resistant, but the antenna is fixed, so you can't put on a longer whip, which gives you more range, because that's one of the legal rules with these. They don't want you having the ability to have too much range. Also, as far as batteries go on these, yeah, you can kind of change it, but it'd be a pain to pull this out, and they really expect you just to use it by put it in the charging station, charge it up, and then use it, and they don't expect you to go a prolonged period of time and kill your battery. Now the Baofeng, this is the UV-5R, this is VHF, which is a maritime, or those frequencies are reserved for maritime use, so if you're on a boat. This also is UHF, which is ham radio, which you have to take your training courses and you have to pass a test. Well, you don't have to take a training course, you learn it, study it on your own, take the test, pass, and then you can use this, and that's your general technician. And then there's more along the lines that you can go. Now, this radio is fairly cheap. It's $35. You can swap out your batteries to change. So if you've been using this all day and you want to swap it out for another fully charged battery, it's a really cool thing you can do. When you turn it on, not only can you have an FM radio, which I think is pretty nice. You have the flashlight, you have the strobe off, okay. Then there's a lot of cool features. You can use this as a police scanner, which I'm still trying to get set up. You can obviously use this as a ham radio, and in a shit hits the fan situation, you can use it for that. Now, I'm going to show you some cool accessories I have for it. This is a push-to-talk from SRS Tactical. Put the radio down for a minute. For the Baofeng, you need to have a Kenwood K1 style adapter, which this is. Plugs right in. Then you have your little gator clip. There's the push for the talk, and then what plugs in here. Now for me, I have a Peltor Comtac 3. These use AAA batteries, but you only use the batteries if you're using the sound amplification mode, okay? If you were using this just as a mic and hearing protection, as well as you're using it to hear and listen, then you don't have to have the batteries. You can use the external power source of the radio, okay? Now these are arc rail adapters. Originally this headset came intended not to be used for on a Kevlar, but you would have the strap that comes over your head, and you could use that like just wearing a hat. Now I went ahead and converted it over to the arc rails to be used on my Kevlar, mostly just because of a shipping mistake on SRS Tactical, where I ordered these gel inserts that you absolutely are a must. If you order one of these, get the gel inserts. They're fantastic. But they sent me these, and so I called them, then we got the order fixed, and then I ended up having both things. But so you can put this on your head. Oh, by the way, this Kevlar is the Opscore Fast Maritime. I've done a review on it before, but it probably really wasn't that good, so maybe I'll redo that video. But so cool thing about this, all right, so now I got my Kevlar on. This comes out, or it locks in. Out, locks in. Or, I mean, I can even kind of move these back if I don't want to use it. And also, they come down and they push up. The thing's awesome. Anyways, why would I use the Peltor contacts with the Baofeng? Well, if we have a without rule of law situation, you're doing patrols, comms are important. Okay, in war, comms are the most important thing you can have. That was just a quick little showing of of different comms that are out there and what you can use them for. You know, why would I use this walkie-talkie? Well, what if cell phone towers are dead and you have someone who lives across the street, but it's like the middle of a hurricane? Hello? Can you hear me now? Right? So that's just a little convenience thing. Or just if you're hunting, what would you use this for? You can actually apparently program these things to where you could have this hooked into a repeater or whatever, and then you can be using this to make cell phone signal. I don't know how to do it yet, but I think that's pretty cool to where I could basically use this once I have all that ham knowledge to in an emergency situation to make phone calls. And you're like, well, when would cell phone towers be down? If you remember the Boston bombing, people they couldn't make phone calls. The cell towers were just overwhelmed. So keep that in mind. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below.